I know, Sindel. I'm just it's a whole thing. So I'm watching the Dave Chappelle special, Chappelle What's in a Name on Netflix, which isn't a stand-up. It's technically his acceptance speech from Duke Ellington High, his alma mater, for having the theater named after him. And in the third act of the acceptance speech, he starts getting into the meat and potatoes. So he talks about how commentary about his art lacks nuance. He opened the special with a quote from Duke Ellington, which said that art is dangerous, that's its attraction, and as soon as it ceases to be dangerous, it loses its attraction. Nobody disagrees. I'm gonna let this part play.
Listen, no matter what they said about the closer, it was still the most watched special in the world. And I am still of the mind, and I say this with all humility, it is a masterpiece, and I challenge all my peers to make its equal. Before you ever see someone in my genre as proficient as me, I am maybe a once-in-a-lifetime talent. I am telling you the truth.
I do not disagree with his arrogance. I think his arrogance is well-deserved. I think The Closer is, for all intents and purposes, a masterpiece, but I think he is unaware and unwilling to acknowledge where his own art lacks nuance.
You can beat me with certainty. This is what our genre is about. The idea that my name will be turned into to the kids that day. If you have a better idea, then express it. It's that easy. If you have more talent than me, then display it. And you can beat me with certainty. This is what our genre is about. The idea that my name will be turned into an instrument of someone else's perceived oppression is untenable to me.
So he ends the special with saying that he declines to have the theater named after him because he finds it untenable that his name would be associated with the perceived oppression of someone else's perceived oppression. No one is arguing that Chappelle is a genius. He is, in fact, a genius. But at this point in the game, at this level of competition, is it not appropriate to ask more of him, to use his genius to be dangerous, but not to aim that danger in someone's direction?